Today's courtroom drama is unlike anything you've seen before. A mother is taking her son's high school principal to court. Yes, you heard that right, over an award. Not money, not property, but Student of the Year. The stakes? College applications, scholarships, and a whole lot of pride. On one side, we've got Erica Turner, a mom who believes her son Evan's stellar GPA, football captaincy, and community service prove he was robbed. On the other, Principal Derek Allen, who says, "Not so fast. Was this award about merit or just a popularity contest?" Stick around, because what starts as a simple complaint spirals into accusations of selfishness, helicopter parenting, and a judge who's had enough. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.
All rise. Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Okay, we're here for case number 6006, Erica Turner versus Derek Allen. If you're here, can you please come to the podium? Ms. Turner, good morning, ma'am. Mr. Allen, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
If I'm reading this correctly, Ms. Turner, you're suing Mr. Allen because something involving your child not receiving a certain benefit from the school. Am I reading this correctly?
Yes, there was a big award for Student of the Year.
Okay.
And my son has been an exemplary student.
I'm sorry, what's your son's name?
Evan.
Evan, okay. Continue, please.
He's captain of the football team. He has very high grades, at least a 3.9 average. He takes preparatory classes for college.
Okay.
He does community service, and he even coaches the Little League on whenever he's not busy with the other items that he has. And I just think that this award was given based on popularity instead of merit.
Right here, we get to the heart of Erica's frustration. She's not just saying her son worked hard. She's claiming the system itself is rigged. According to her, Mango Prep didn't reward academic excellence or leadership, but instead handed the title to a student who was more, well, bubbly. Now let's pause. That's a serious accusation because awards like Student of the Year often blend academics with school spirit, leadership, and peer influence. So here's a question for you. Should awards in schools be purely merit-based, or is personality and popularity fair game? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Let me ask you a question in reference to your son. What grade are we talking about here? Is he a senior in high school? Or
Yes.
something like that? Okay. Okay. And you said that you believe that it's just a popularity contest rather than the merit of his achievements?
Yeah, like the personality type that they wanted to award.
Okay, well, what type of personality type do you think that they're looking for versus the personality of your son? Because your son's not here, so I don't know anything about him, so I'm going to need you to speak
Well,
on
it
his
seems
behalf.
to me more of a bubbly personality who wants to have a party all the time.
Your son wants to party?
No,
or-
the young lady that won.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your son like?
Well, I think he's very studious, and he gets his work done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was on the debate team too, so he's not somebody that just slacks off.
Okay.
And he was very upset. He was very upset that he didn't win. I think because he's worked so hard.
Well, if he's furnishing a 3.9 GPA, that does show a sense of dedication to his academics. So he's definitely not how do you say, slacking off in that area. So let's find out what Mr. Allen has to say about this, shall we?
Okay.
Mr. Allen, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we can get some clarification. How do you know Ms. Turner?
Her son is a student at Mango Prep Academy.
Okay, and what's your position at Mango Prep?
I am the principal. I've been there for 9 years.
Okay. Are you familiar with Evan, sir?
Well, yes, I know Evan.
Okay. You've heard what his mother had to say about him. What
did.
type of student is Evan?
He's very studious. He is good at sports. Beyond that, I have not really much more to say about Evan and his involvement.
What's his academic like? Do you know?
Well, he has a 3.9 GPA, which is excellent, and I applaud him for that. But, in relation to this particular award, he wasn't deserving.
Okay, now the mom said something about, I guess the, how do I say it? The system that you guys have in place. Because she's saying that it was more or less like a popularity contest rather than a merit-based type situation. Can you give us some insight as to how this person was chosen to be the student of the year and not Evan?
We take into account leadership, character, and contributions to the school.
Okay.
And the difference between the student who won, Emily, she has a higher GPA.
Okay.
She has more involvement on campus, and she actually did things for the school, not just for herself.
Whoa! Did you catch that? The principal isn't just critiquing Evan here. He's essentially putting the mother on trial. He's painting Evan as smart, yes, but ultimately self-centered, shaped by a parent pushing her own dreams onto him. That's a bold move. In legal terms, this is what we'd call shifting the narrative, turning the case from "was Evan robbed?" to "is this mom the problem?" It's a risky strategy because it attacks Erica's credibility, not just the award process. What do you think? Fair critique or crossing the line into personal territory?
Unlike Evan.
So what are you saying? You're saying that Evan has some sense of selfishness? Is that what I'm hearing here?
Well, that's one way to put it. Evan really is about Evan, and ultimately it's about what his mother, wants for Evan and what she wants him to be in life, and she pushes him in ways that don't allow him to really see the bigger picture, Judge.
Okay. Ma'am?
I can't believe he's accusing me and my son of this. This is not right. That is not true about Evan.
Well, let me ask you this question. I know that you said that Evan was devastated by the fact that he didn't receive the Student of the Year award, but what I guess what I'm trying to get at is, what did he want to accomplish by saying I won this award? Had your son applied for entry to universities?
Yes, he's in prep classes for university, and that's why he has done.
No. What I'm asking, has he already applied to different institutions of higher learning? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's in process.
He's in the process. So you haven't received any information back?
Not yet. But
Okay, let me ask you a question, Mr. Allen. Based on your experience and based on this young man's 3.9 GPA, as far as college admissions go, because you say you've been at this school for 9 years, I'm
Correct.
assuming you've been at this education a little bit
Long
longer
time.
than that.
Yes.
Do you believe that Evan has the fortitude to not only be accepted into an institution of higher learning, but also to achieve and go further in higher learning?
I'm sure that he does, but there's a difference between what Evan wants and what Evan's mother wants. Evan's mother wants him to be Student of the Year because that then looks better on his college applications for where she wants him to go. Harvard, MIT, right? Versus going to a University of Florida or another state institution. So
This is where the drama spikes. The principal flat out accuses Erica of chasing prestige, Harvard, MIT, rather than focusing on what's best for her son. That's a heavy-handed claim, especially since college admissions aren't just about awards. Admissions boards look at GPA, test scores, extracurriculars, essays, recommendations, the whole package. One award doesn't make or break Harvard. But notice how Allen reframes the fight. He's no longer defending why Evan didn't win. He's exposing what he sees as Erica's overreach. And honestly, the tension here feels less about Evan and more about two adults battling egos. Who's actually being selfish here?
this is really about his mother and not about the student.
Ma'am, let me ask you.
I can't believe that you think that you know everything about me and what I think. He's making up stories about me that he doesn't even know.
Well, I'm going to ask the question then. What type of school do you want him to go to?
I want him to go to the best school for him. I never said that I have to choose it. He wanted to apply to some of those schools, but he never said, "Oh, I'm never going to go to a local school."
Okay.
He never said that. I don't even know where you're getting that information from. He plays football. He is the captain.
Ma'am, did you go to a local school, university?
I didn't go to a big Yale or Harvard school. No.
Okay, but you did go to an institution of higher learning.
Yes,
correct?
and I think that, yes, of course, and Evan wants to go too, of course. He's been prepping, he's on the debate.
Did you graduate from whatever school you went to?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a master's?
I don't have a master's, I have.
I'm sorry, a bachelor's. You have a bachelor's already?
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing well in life?
Yes, I'm doing very well.
Did you win Student of the Year when you were in high school?
No, I did not win Student of the Year.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, you think that it's all about me because I didn't win Student of the Year? I want my son to win Student of the Year?
No, this has nothing to do
No,
with
this
that.
is about merit, and it is about popularity contest, because he
Okay.
doesn't particularly like Evan or me. I honestly think it's about me, that he's projecting on me, that he thinks he knows my...
Did he just call her a Karen in open court? Yep, that's a line you rarely hear in a courtroom setting. And notice how fast the judge shuts it down. Courts are all about decorum. That's just a fancy way of saying respect and professionalism. Once personal insults fly, credibility takes a hit. By using that term, Principal Allen risks looking unprofessional, even petty, which can weaken his defense. Judges want facts, not name-calling. Here's a takeaway. In any dispute, legal or not, the moment you slip into personal attacks, you've already started to lose the argument.
Judge,
Do you like her?
I don't know her well enough to have an opinion, other than the fact that I'm tired as an educator of being called up to defend myself and defend the school from Karens who think that their kids need to, place first in everything that they do.
All right, sir. No insults here. We're not going to go with the Karens, and
My
we're not doing that in
goodness.
here. Am I correct in saying this, that it's not a matter that although he didn't win, he was in the running?
He was certainly in the running. He
Okay.
didn't get enough votes from everybody on the
reason
faculty
I
and staff.
ask you about your education and your background, whether you won Student of the Year, is, and I want you to understand where I'm going with this. You didn't win Student of the Year coming out of prep school, correct? You didn't go to one of the prestigious universities or colleges in this country, but you still got your bachelor's. You still managed to...
This is a powerful moment of perspective from the judge. Think about it. 10 years down the road, no employer, no admissions officer, no one is going to ask, were you Student of the Year in high school? They're going to ask, what can you do now? The judge is basically teaching both Erica and Evan a lesson about long-term value versus short-term recognition. And honestly, this is where legal rulings often double as life lessons. The law isn't just about who's right in the moment. It's about guiding people toward what really matters in the bigger picture.
Obtain some level of success in your life. And I don't know you, but I'm going to assume that you became a pretty good mom. Would I be correct in saying that?
I think I'm better than a pretty good mom.
Okay. The reason I say all that is because of this. Your son doesn't have to win Student of the Year to achieve in life. Okay? 10 years from now, no one's going to ever ask him, hey, did you win Student of the Year when you were in high school? What they care about is his contribution right now. When he's on that job or whatever it is he's going to do, they're going to say, hey, what can you do for us right now? What you did 10 years ago, what you accomplished 10 years ago, that's nice, but right now. It's just an award, and it holds some level of prestige for that year, for that calendar year, but next year there's going to be another child who gets it, another child's going to get the year after that. And I understand that you're disappointed, and I'm pretty sure that Evan is disappointed as well. But it's not about winning awards. It's about achieving goals that's going to put you out into the world to succeed. And if your child is willing to help other little kids do what they need to do, I have a feeling that he's going to be the type of person that when he becomes an adult, he's going to give to his community in the forms of maybe charity, volunteer work, things of that nature to make everybody better. So don't worry about this. I didn't win Student of the Year. Did you win Student of the Year?
I did not, Judge.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The foundation to make him a great man has been set forth. The seeds have been planted in the ground. He's been watered both with you, with Mango Prep, and he's going to do well. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Judge, I only hope that when Evan gets out into the real world and he doesn't get Employee of the Month or Employee of the Year, that his mother...
That final jab from Principal Allen. I hope she doesn't sue over Employee of the Month is brutal. It's sarcasm wrapped in a warning. He's basically saying, this kind of entitlement doesn't stop here. But let's be real. While Erica's lawsuit might sound extreme, her concern about scholarships isn't completely unfounded. Awards, leadership titles, and recognition can sometimes boost applications and aid packages. The problem is, suing over it risks overshadowing Evan's actual accomplishments. What do you think? Did Erica go too far? Or was she standing up for fairness in a system she believed was biased?
File a lawsuit against the company.
No, she wouldn't do that.
You know what, honestly, this is not necessary.
No, it's not. It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
I mean, helicopter parenting is a real thing, and these kids need to do things
You
on
know
their
what,
own.
if he won the Student of the Year, it would also help him get some scholarships. So that's the bottom line.
He plays football. I have a funny feeling he's going to be able to get some
Well, I
scholarships.
certainly hope so.
He's the captain of the team. I got a funny feeling he's going to get some scholarships. But we're done here. I'm sorry. Your case is dismissed.
And just like that, case dismissed. The judge made it crystal clear. Student of the Year is a nice accolade, but it doesn't define Evan's future. The bigger message? Life isn't about titles. It's about building skills, character, and resilience. Whether or not Evan adds this award to his resume, he's already proven himself with academics, leadership, and service. For Erica, this might feel like a loss in court, but maybe it's a wake-up call about focusing on the long game. What about you? Do you think this case should have even made it to court? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.